And you may find this is interesting because I recently did a video where I talked about how my spoken words cannot alter reality. They can't, right? I can cut myself down all day and nothing bad will happen. I can talk myself up and nothing good will happen. However, I do think there's paranormal phenomenon, and the world itself, reality manifests it all the time. I experience synchronicity constantly. Let me qualify that. It seems to come in waves where like it hits a lot, and then it stops, and there's like moments in time where it just does a lot of synchronicities. Like I just posted the video where I talked about people getting in the way and seeming like I seem to get quantum entangled with them, right, when I'm going about my business. And after posting that, like this does this force multiplier of synchronicity, just unexplained stuff. And you might say nature's preciseness, randomness, and nothing special happens, right? There's nothing going on. Fine, you're free to think that. All week I felt like I owed something to somebody on Saturday. Like I have to do something for someone on Saturday. I felt like it wasn't my day. I had to work for someone. Like that doesn't make any sense. And then I got my first call to do a yard cleanup. And I said, well, I have nothing going on Saturday, so I guess I'll just do the cleanup. So I did. Now an obligation to go clean something up on Saturday, which you know, that's very thin and weak, but let's just continue with it, because that's the beginning of it, and things start to escalate. Start obsessing about the Smiths this week, that song called How Soon Is Now, which is the theme song to Charmed. And so I like to sing that. So I said I'm going to practice it Thursday when I'm running my show, and then I'm going to go to someone else's show on Friday and sing it. But like, once I made that decision, I said, you know, there's this guy who comes to my show. I'll just say his name is Jay. Jay's going to sign up for this song. Watch it. I'll try to explain it to somebody who just shrugs. This person who's like, I've used the metaphor where like spiritually I'm growing. I'm like a 12th grader in high school, right? So I haven't got my bachelor's degree or my master's or my doctorate, right? But there's some things I understand, and the person I was talking to is the 4th grader I keep talking about. And I explained to the 4th grader, and the 4th grader goes, oh, okay, you know, and then goes about his or her business. Kind of like this person's kind of like a holodeck character on Star Trek. If you could say, guess what? There's a whole world out there, and you're on a holodeck, and you're not real. Like, oh, okay, and then go back to just, you know, living in the world of the holodeck, and it doesn't affect them in any way, right? So, that's the only person I have to talk to about it. So in comes Jay. Jay gives me a list of songs he wants to sing, and my God, you know, How Soon Is Now is on his list. And I talked to him about this, and he was a little, again, another shrug or whatever. And this guy's an artist, and a lot of artists have, like, they tap into some sort of divine inspiration indirectly. And you know, I figured he would appreciate it. And he's like, no. Even though, like, he has a friend of his, a good friend of his, is a fortune teller. And you can think what you want about fortune tellers and tarot cards and so on. But, like, I figured he at least appreciate the concept. And not really, but he's like, that's really interesting. He's just introducing a family member, a niece, to the Smiths. And this week. And so he got the urge to sing that one song. Now, the style of that song falls into something that I knew he probably would like, but I don't think he's ever sung the Smiths at my show before. Then comes someone, I'll just say his name's T. T goes to sing some song about a train. I forget what it was. And I have this background music that I run, and I just like turn it up between singers to kind of just fill the empty space, and you know, keep the entertainment going, keep the vibe going. And Locomotive Breath by Jethro Tull comes on just as it's his turn comes up. Michael, that's an interesting coincidence. And last, there's another fellow, I'll just say his name is Z. Z comes in. I said, I'm going to sign Z up for Hero by Chad Kroeger, and I'm going to ask him to sing it. And because sometimes he comes in and he's like, give me something. Now, Z has not sung that song, as far as I can remember, since 2021. It's now 2026. And he comes up to me. I just had it in the queue, but he's like, "Hey, can I sing a song by Chad Kroeger?" I'm like, "Are you asking about Hero?" He's like, "Yeah, I want that." I'm like, "I already got you in for it." So I'm not claiming to be magical or special or superior or anything like that. I experienced something this week. Multiple just weird fucking coincidences, synchronicities stacking on top of each other. Bam, 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 bam. And I thought I'd share that with you. And you can think it's bullshit. That's fine, because, you know, I think your spiritual beliefs are probably bullshit too. But that's okay. Oh, boy. You know, as much as I hate working in the hot sun and sweating my ass off, I hope I can make the lawn care or whatever handyman stuff work out this summer. Because I need to get out of debt. I mean, if I can't get a job as a simple janitor, night shift, then I guess I'm stuck in being self-employed, aren't I? Whatever, you know.